Respected sadhakas, welcome, salutations, gratitudes for joining in this study of glorious four Shastras every day. Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayanam in English, followed by it Atma Bodha. Then we have Skanda Purana Parayanam in Hindi. Then we are going to have our Prasthanatraya Parayanam. Kena Upanishad second Khanda begins today for the Bhashyam. Wonderful it is. Remember all the 13 Vyaktitvas which we have to strengthen in us. The Loka Sevaka, the Dharma Samsthavaka, the Viragi, the Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, the Parishrami, the Sadhaka, the Shrota, the Prerita, the Prashanta, and Sanskrita Bhasha Jnata. Wonderful. Great text it is. Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana. We have seen Vairagya Prakarana, its details and importance. Now we are in the study of second Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakarana, and in these five Sargas 4 to 8, how greatly Bhagavan Vaashishtha ji is guiding us about this supremacy of Purushartha, which is in our hands, to thwart and avoid all non-positives of the past and present and achieve whatever is wanted to be achieved. Purushartha, when it is conducted under the guidance of Guru and Shastra, we will achieve everything and anything. Now we are discussing this topic, we continue as a whole topic and its summary. One question I think we can seriously think about. I don't know how to put it, but we'll try to put it. That is, what is that still stopping us within us from putting our wholehearted Purushartha, exhaustive Purushartha, in doing our sadhana for our moksha? What for we are waiting? Whom for we are waiting? You know, a very interesting question it is. Without doing sadhana, what are we doing? Especially after studying Vedanta and all, the Jagat is understood to be mithya and is a cause of bondage. If you go into that, then Bhagavad Prapti alone is the hetu for the moksha. Then why not we every moment trying for it? Think about this question. What is that? Still the laziness in us, still the habitual mistakes in us, still those procrastinations in us, still those justifications, excuses in us. By our, again, little more of the mind, little of the intellect. Why little of intellect is? Intellect is still to be matured. One maturity coming in the intellect is Adhyatmika sadhana and siddhi is the only thing we have to achieve. But second is what? That sense of urgency that I have to do that alone and every moment, come what may. That type of all in all inspiration followed by awareness, followed by systematic planning and then involvement. This is the second maturity our intellect has to have. लेट अस नॉट वेट फॉर समथिंग एल्स कुछ होगा क्या होगा अभी पुरुषार्थ करो बता रहे नहीं नहीं ये टेक्स्ट होने के बाद स्टार्ट करता हूँ ऐसा नहीं है गुरुदेव इज a good example. When he started his samstha at the age of 35, he was still going to his guru and listening from him shastras. Neither his total shastra shravana is completed nor is brahmana of the world completed nation, yet he started samstha and started working. So working through samstha for Sanatana Dharma, doing his own prayanam and sadhana, and going to his master learning. He was doing all at a time. And at that time only, whatever the Shastras, he deeply studied, contemplated, experienced, he went on writing the, what do you call, commentaries on them. In the same way, in our life also, that very interesting question, what for we are still waiting? Every day, every hour, every moment. या जो भूख लग रही है खाओ, जो थक गए तो सो जाओ. These two are anyway avoided to you. Then what are we doing the other time? What else? Whom are we contacting? Whom are we waiting for? What are we planning to do? What is the work we are taking up given by others other than sadhana? Certainly, especially when a certain age comes to us. Boss, I'll come out for my bhojan twice a day. Other than that, leave me for my sadhana. बोर्ड बाहर लगाकर बैठना चाहिए. किस चीज का वेट कर रहे हैं? बड़ा क्वेश्चन. Even we have to ask that what for the any more classes? No, stop all classes and involve in sadhana. But before that, the other time when we are which we are wasting in other things, fully that time we use for sadhana. Then that also when it is not sufficient, अब ये भी सब छोड़ दो. That all in all, total application is the one required to scale heights in Adhyatmikata. Way that decision, that conviction, that anushtana, that vrata, that initiative come to the willing people very soon, immediately. Oh, Tatastu Devatas, please bless. Whoever are willing. Clear? Om. 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 Om Sahanavavadu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharushibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Guruvi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatah Sarva Satchastraha Tan Nityam Pranatosmyaham. Om Abadam Apahartaran Dataran Sarva Sampadam लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने. कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं. वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम्. तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे. विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्. तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः. पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने. यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्. एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य आचार्येभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत् परम्पराधीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण भक्ति ज्ञान योगादि मार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्तशिष्य साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासूनां श्रोतॄणां आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्यवीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिर वाप्ते तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञागादि साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर समस्त शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं च विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं च अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां श्रोतॄणां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं च तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति भगवद्भक्ति देवता भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति साधना भक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातन धर्मभक्ति सेवा भक्ति मातृपितृ माता पितृभक्ति आदीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि महर्षिभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। वसिष्ठादृषिभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं द्वितीय प्रकरणं मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणं सप्तमः सर्गः। पौरुष प्राधान्य समर्थनं नाम। What a beautiful shlokas, each one of them. Yesterday we have seen up to the mantra number 7. Seventh mantra. So far in the earlier mantras also, the Purusha Pradhanyata is being established. What was said in sixth is Abalametat Sam Siddham. From the childhood onwards, it is again and again proved. What was that? Yatra yatra yatha yatha. Wherever the Paurushartha was done, there was success seen. Daivam tu na kvachit drushtam. Nowhere the influence of the effect of Daivam is seen. Ataha, therefore, If at all something is there in the world, Jagati, Paurusham, it is only Paurusha. No more waiting for anything, no more looking for help anything from outside, no more lazying, no more any reason for us not performing. But all reasons be brought to start doing our sadhanas for the successes in spirituality, even the outer world services also. Throughout the world in every of the field, जिन्होंने किया अच्छा हो या बुरा उनको ही बात बना, जिन्होंने नहीं किया उनको नहीं बना, जिन्होंने जितना किया उनको उतना. Keep that in mind. So two examples are given. Yesterday we stopped there. The two examples are Purusharthena Devanam Gurureva Bruhaspatihi Shukro Daityendra Gurutam Purusharthena Chasthitaha. So Purusharthena, only by his own Purushartha, a Jiva slowly evolved through various lifetimes, stages, etc., to become Devanam Guru. And who is he? The Bruhaspati. Bruhaspati is a position post. Any Jiva can evolve to that and embrace that Devataon ka Guru wala post. So that Jiva has through Purushartha reached up to the Guru of the Devatas. Here what is the pun in that is we worship all the Devatas for various things. Good. But there is somebody who has, with his Purushartha, has become even the Guru of the Devatas whom we worship. Dekho, if we don't do our Purushartha, we have to depend on anyone, everyone, including Devata. But if we do the Purushartha, we can become the Guru of the Devatas. Like in Hindi movie dialogue, that the youngster says of 15-16 years to that villain कि मैं तुम्हारा गुरु बनकर दिखाऊंगा. Here also to all devatas you can say मैं आपका गुरु बनकर दिखाता हूँ, क्योंकि पुरुषार्थ if somebody does, one can become देवतानां गुरु बृहस्पति. Same way Shukro Daityendra Guruna Gurutam. Shukracharya became the guru of all the Daityendras. Purusharthena cha astitaha. It is not accident, it is not by waiting, it is not by any lottery ticket that he became the Guru of Daitendras. He also achieved that post by the Purusharth. By this, what we have to know is study those Puranas in which Brahaspati and Shukracharyas terrible tapasyas which they have done, Purusharthas they have done, because of which they are elevated to that post. All these, so many Puran we have, every day 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, padhte rehne se, all stories through them, the authorities will come to us. We will get an authority and get inspiration too, that let us also work and achieve. शास्त्रों का लगातार पढ़ने से ही महिमा है, इंस्पिरेशन आता रहता है for us also to achieve higher goals and inspiration to put efforts. Clarity of the goal, inspiration to put effort. लगातार. And all the time one caution is, let us not neutralize our this gained inspiration and starting which we have done initiation by giving again values to any opposite path of worldliness. थोड़ा सा उससे बचते बचते एक लक्ष्य लगाना, अभी कर लो लक्ष्य. In my life the worldliness is going to be zero. In my life exclusive spiritual sadhana is going to be for 100%. Who can do this sankalpa? The one who understood these two, that the world is only to bind us and spiritual sadhana is the only one to liberate us. जिनको एक कन्विक्शन हो गया शास्त्र सुनते सुनते, he will take this sankalpa. He makes it prarthana, makes that prarthana, and he himself realizes or actualizes his sankalpa. Okay. Now today's shlokas, so beautiful, each of them. दिस चैप्टर हैज गॉट ओनली 32-33 श्लोक. जितना हो सके आज देखेंगे, बचे तो कल. देखो, दैन्य दारिद्र्य दुःखार्ता अपि साधो नरोत्तमाः पौरुषेणैव यत्नेन याता देवेन्द्र तुल्यताम्. दैन्य दारिद्र्य दुःखार्ता अपि साधो नरोत्तमाः पौरुषेणैव यत्नेन याता देवेंद्र तुल्यताम. साधो है ना, our great Vasishtha ji is addressing Sri Ramji as Sadhu. Sadhu is good hearted, good natured, simple, humble, all that. Hey Sadhu, ki Dainya, Daridrya, Dukkha, Artaha. People of these four levels: Dainya, Dinata, Daridrya, Daridrata, Dukkha, misery. Artha is more misery, the distress. और दैन्य अर्थ, दारिद्र्य अर्थ, दुख अर्थ, इस तरह से भी आप देख सकते हैं. So the deenata is helplessness, lonely. Daridrata is no any of the what you call the material things. Then dukkha is the dukkha inflicted in the mind because of lack of things. Arti is maybe subjected by somebody, persecuted by somebody in very difficult miseries. Even then, whatever they are, dhinata mein hai, daridrata mein hai, somebody is in dukkha and arti. Hey sadho, narottama means the people, the uttama naraha. उत्तम नराह बाद में बोलना चाहिए, बट पहले ही बता रहे. Such people narottamaha paurushena eva yatnena, by their own paurusha yatna, the effort of self effort, continuously doing yataha, they have reached to what? Devendra tulyatam. They have become as big as the Devendra Bhagwan. इंद्र के समान में लोग बन गए. दैन्य दारिद्र दुख आरती से. And the reverse, even though not said, we can understand. Yeah, Indra also, when he stops his Purushartha, becomes only a bhogi, he himself will come to Dainya Daridra Dukkha Arti. We have seen in many Pauranic stories. So that pessimistic thing right now is not required. Though it is a hint that after reaching to a certain stage, we have to stay stable there and move ahead, should not fall back. ये तो है ही, but before that, reaching to that Devendra Tulyata, Paurusha Yatna, they have done, even though at one point of time, they were in Dinata, Daridrata, Dukkhata, Arti. But then Paurusha Yatna. Our own country we can take, है ना, 70s, 80s में कितना पॉवर्टी था, कितनी है, पिछले वर्ग के लोग थे. You just imagine those days, everything. And how the schools used to be, colleges used to be, government offices used to be, the roads used to be, the other electricity करो, even सिनेमा थिएटर कहो, कुछ भी देखो कितना लोएस्ट लेवल में रहते थे. But then in the last 30-40 years, the entire country has awakened and Paurusha Prayatna they are doing. See the great evolution that happened. And thanks to the NRIs mainly in this. They went to abroad, they saw the culture there, all those things. They worked hard and then they invited the Indians there. These people have learned from there and then they started developing all those things here also. The 60, 70, 80, 90s में जो वहाँ जाकर एस्टेब्लिश होकर कुछ इधर आए, कुछ इधर सपोर्ट किया. We have learned from that West all those dynamism, activeness, even the other things of industrializations, etc. And we worked. And because we are Indians, Hindu, Sanatan Dharmi, naturally we are intelligent. We never used it, bas. Now it started being used. We can see we are really scaling heights. Total. Even the science in general, में देखा जाए, पौरुष यत्न से it's going on growing. So therefore, मेहनत रंग लाती है. That quotation we have to always remember. हिंदी में मेहनत is the only one. पौरुषेनेव यत्नेन याताः देवेंद्र तुल्यता. Then with this listening, we have to think for our own life. What do we want to become? You want to become Gallindra, that the Indra in your Gully, or Gramendra, the Indra of your Grama, or you want to become the district Indra, Jillendra, or you want to become the state Indra, or you want to become Deshendra, Rajendra, or like them, you want to become Devendra. Or think you want to become spiritual giant, not to show off, but for my own realization. I'll study all Shastras. I'll grasp the knowledge of all of them. Then I will involve intensely, deeply in sadhana. And then I really, why not? One by one kosha, I'll transcend the seat of my dhyanam, realize myself in this very life. In this way, from this shloka, we have to, for ourselves, take the sankalpa, and then there is no waiting. शुभ से शीघ्रम, the शुभ संकल्प लेते ही उसको शीघ्रम शुरू करना. Otherwise, second by second, time is not going. We are going. कालो न यातः वयमेव याताः. कालो न यातो वयमेव याताः. इस तरह से ये पौरुष का समझने के बाद then jump into the activity. Not that holding on to the Siddhanta, yes, because of Paurusha somebody can become Indra, therefore I can also can become. अब करना फिर Paurusha. This Paurusha is not an understanding. It's a practical involvement. Not only an understanding, but it's a practice. So, Dainya, Daridrya, Dukkha, Artaha. Then, Narottamaha, he sadho, Paurusheneva yatnena, Devendra Tulyatam Yataha. See how much this knowledge has to be given to the youth. Continuously, if you have even one youngster under your notice, 5, 10 of them, they may be children, grandchildren, from now onwards, at least one message per day you send them of 3 lines, in which only one purpose is inspiring them in Purushartha. But you can do, you shall do. When you do that, you will achieve. Don't make not doing as a habit, make doing as a habit. Look at the world around. Everyone failed who have not done Purushartha. Everyone succeeded who have done Purushartha. Come out of the laziness, come out of all the indulgences, take up the higher and greater goals, conceive the higher goals, then just take up the things in your hand, start doing Purushartha. Imagine the entire India of 140 crores और पुरुषार्थ वाले होंगे. क्या क्या नहीं हो सकता इंडिया में. Everything can be achieved. Because Manusha can do so much if he can take up the Purusharth. ये सारे टीवी सिनेमा सब बंद करके nonsense of entertainment, if somebody works on the constructive creative activities, service oriented, more so spiritual. Yesterday when we were reading in that yoga, what's Purana Skanda, about the Kalapa Grama, Naraji was saying, I was imagine thinking, why one grama only Kalapa Grama? Why not the entire mankind become Kalapa Gramavasi? Kalapa Gram में छोटा बच्चा also is पक्का thorough in the entire Tattvajnana, sadhana and anubhuti. Why not the whole humanity, not only Indians? ऐसा विजन रखना है ना. Like some people have that the whole world be free from hunger and thirst. Whole world have the sufficient clothing and place to stay. The materialistic visions, they are also required. Good. We will do the spiritual visions. That not even one is left behind without given the scriptural knowledge, and they learn and they do sadhana, they evolve. The great Mahatmas like Sri Vyasaji, the reason for his writing all the books, Sri Shankara Bhagavan, Puja Gurudev, Vivekananda, their purpose of running all over the world throughout life is only this one. Elevate the jivas to the spiritual heights. They worked hard. Like that, known to us are few. Unknown are thousands in small little quantities they have done. And the subtle world में जो कर रहे हैं वो तो millions are there. Therefore, only still the humanity is sustaining and there is spirituality sustaining. Done. Now next one. Mahanto vibhavasvadaihi nanascharya samashrayah paurushena iva doshena narakati titangataha. Then here a hint is given. What is it? When you are doing Purushartha, keeping goal in your mind, you will achieve all those goals. Purushartha is an effort. But that achieving the goal should be by putting the effort according to the Guru and Shastra. When the Guru Ninda is done, Shastra is humiliated, doing Purushartha by one's own effort, but by one's own wrong whims and fancies, that can destroy one also. That point also is very necessary to convey. Our Purushartha only wrongly done destroys. That's why In Gita, first shloka, 17th chapter, Arjuna asks, Ye shastra vidutsujya yajante shraddhayanvita tesham nishtha tu ka krishna sattamaho rajastama. Or before that, Ye shastra midhi mutsrujya vartate kamakaratah nasa siddhi mamapnoti na sukham na parangatim. Last but one shloka of 16th chapter. So as much putting Purushartha is important, so much important is it should be according to Shastra and under the guidance of Guru. Otherwise, same effort of ours becomes destructive for us also. Like in any field, the driving. Under driving Guru's guidance, if you don't do, अपने मर्जी से करोगे तो instead of putting the brake, you just press the clutch, accelerator only. रुकने के बजाय गाड़ी जाके गिर जाएगी खाई में. Isn't it? Any number of examples you see where the rules regulations called Shastra is not followed, where the guidance of the Guru is not followed, same undertaking has become the cause of our destruction also. He is giving some examples here. Mahanto vibhava aswadaihi na ananascharya samashriyaha. There were some people by putting great purushartha, mahanta vibhava, they have gained Mahan Vaibhavas and they had the Aswada of them also. And those things cannot be fathomed, cannot be calculated. You only have to be opening your mouth with the Ascharya. Nana Ascharya Samashriya. अपने स्वम प्रयत्न से अनेक आश्चर्य युक्त वैभवों को पाए लोग. That's the meaning. So नाना आश्चर्य समाश्रयाः विभव आस्वादैः महान्तः. But the same people again, Paurushena eva doshena. By the dosha in their own Purushartha, Narakati titangataha, they have become the Atithi for the Narakas again. They became guest for the Naraka, they were taken. The famous example of what we studied in Skanda Puranam, in every Purana it comes that of the Raja Nahusha Charitra. He was so great, 99 yagas he has done, Ashwamedha Yaga, एक ही करना था, that he deserves the Indrapada. There the Indra got the Brahmahatya Padakam, therefore he ran away from the Brahmahatya, he was inside the waters. Then there is no Indra Raja, then whole Devaloka was in disturbance. Then कैसा करें क्या करें? At that time Narad ji suggested 99 कर दिया उन्होंने, एक ही बचा है, so almost qualified है. Nahush ko, who is a Raja on the earth, make the Indra in the Swarga. He was made and he was really doing well only. But suddenly from mind Maha se man mein ahankar aa gaya. You understand that he wanted that Shachi Devi and all. Then actually Shachi Devi said, how is it? Then she was given an idea that tell him to come in a palki carried by the Sapta Rishis and all. So the Sapta Rishis were carrying it. Agastya Rishi and all. तो वो पालकिन was इधर उधर डूल रहा था. He became angry with Sapta Rishis. Then that great Rishi Agastya ji did sharper to him. You are living like a python. जाके बन जाओ python. With one Vag Vajra, that Raja Nahusha, who became Indra with his Purushartha, again his negative Purushartha of insulting the Gurus, he fell down to become as the python for how many years and yugas. It has happened in Kruta Yuga, Treta, Dwaparame, he has got the Mukti later on. Understood? In that way, thousands of the places we see people by putting efforts in wrong direction, that is Ashastriya Paddhati, and not listening to the Guru, they brought their downfall also. Narak may be wo log atithi ban gaye. So therefore, from not doing effort to doing effort is good. From the doing effort to doing effort according to Shastra as guided by Mahatmas is good. And that also when it is for spiritual evolution, there is nothing like that. If that conviction and effort starts in us, we are in the greatest position, best position we are. बस एक ही चीज है, वहां से फिसलना नहीं. For any reason, then that itself takes us to the ultimate and the highest. Therefore, Mahanta Vibhavaswadaihi Nana Ascharya Samashraya Paurushena eva doshena naraka atititam gataha. Because the dosha in their purushartha, they have become the guests in Naraka. Means Narakadi Dukkha they got. They were cursed. So many अभी कहानियां कितना बताएं. And all the asuras come in that category. Then they were punished by the Lord. Lord took avatar and finished them. With Paurusha, they invoked the grace of Lords, Vishnu or Shiva, got the boons from them. After getting that power, they used that power and Paurusha for troubling others. Then they were mercilessly eliminated. They had to be shown the Naraka also. Okay. Now, next one. Hmm. Next shloka again. Super. Bhava bhava sahasreshu dashasu vividhasu cha स्वपौरुषवशादेव निवृत्ता भूतजातयः. So, भावा भाव सहस्रेषु दशासु विविधासु च स्वपौरुषवशादेव निवृत्ता भूतजातयः. So, bhava abhava sahasreshu dashasu vividhasu. Bhava means something already they have improved upon that. Abhava means things were not there, then from that they obtained the things. And also, bhava means everything is convenient and conducive. Abhava means everything is in sixths and sevens, where all sorts of problems from all directions. So, riches, no riches. Conveniences, no conveniences. Okay, from the riches to more riches, from the no riches to the riches, whether convenient or inconvenient. Remember, in all those conditions, Bhutajatayaha, the beings at all over the globe throughout the period of history, Swapaurusha Nivruttaha. From there, with the help of their own Purusha, they have come out of all those scarcities, all those scares also, problems also, inconveniences also, difficulties also. Individually also, communally or group wise also. एक एक बंदा भी ग्रुप ग्रुप मिलकर भी जितने भी आपदाएं हैं उससे बाहर आए स्वपौरुष पौरुष से. That is the meaning of here. Bhava abhava sahasreshu dashasu vividhasu dashasu. That sahasra and vividha dashaye, we have to have the brain to imagine how many. Okay? Let us say first the natural calamities, the human made calamities. The Japan is a great example. When those bombs were put there, after the end of that world war, by the America, जाते जाते छोड़ के गए वो. How they just with Purushartha made that country so great. Now the China and all लोग आ गया है, but from the beginning Japan is Japan. Nothing like made in China तो अभी तो duplicate है ही. Made in America is always great, but much before that is Japan. Japan का मतलब ही everybody will go for that object. Isn't it products? Paurusha I know there are some countries from such a lowest level of poverty, they have risen to really supporting many other countries. I'm just telling at the bigger level. The individual level also you can see, as we always quote, in politics, in sports, in cine industry, whoever are in good position, at least 70% of them, their earlier stages, earlier life was so poverty struck. Not even right food to eat, no chance for education. But they went on working. They are that stage. We have to listen to their really biographies here. कैसे वो लोग, nobody just like that becomes famous. Huh? There are so many days and nights of hard work went on happening silently unnoticed. स्पिरिचुअल फील्ड में भी पूज्य गुरुदेव ऐसे सडनली महात्मा थोड़ी बने हो. कितने साल दिन रात वो अपने स्टडी किए, साधना किए, तपस्या की, बाप रे बाप. So feel this bhava bhava sahasreshu vividasu dashasu. In the various conditions of conducive or not conducive, and vividhasu dashasu in so many problematic difficult situations se bhi nivruttaha bhuta jatayah, the human beings and other beings have come out of those problems swapaurusha deva vasha because of their own swapaurusha vasha. So this is how important, I'm failing in putting in right shabdas, in right emotion to you, with the hope that you are able to catch it. है ना, the health spoil हो गया, financial position ठीक नहीं है, then the relational problems are there. Every one of them, when we take them into confidence, try our best, if not 100%, 90, 80, 70, थोड़ा थोड़ा success आने लगता है. Don't give up. That's the one rule in life. Never give up. That's it. Take up and keep on doing. Never give up that. Individual problem, communal problem, फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम, नेचुरल कैलेमिटी प्रॉब्लम, म्यूचुअल रिलेशनल प्रॉब्लम, कुछ भी हो भैया, पुरुषार्थ प्रयत्न से सब सॉर्ट होते हैं. पर्सनली देखा जाए, एवरी इंडिविजुअल, स्पिरिचुअली, when we are trying spiritual sadhana, at that time the problems that come en route, that are vasanas, that are delusions, that are the wrong habits or the addictions, ये सब होते हैं ना आध्यात्मिक मार्ग में सारे विघ्न, उन सबको भूत जातियों ने निवृत्त किया, मीन्स एलिमिनेटेड देम. स्वपौरुष वशा देवा, ओनली बाय स्वपौरुष वश. सो ग्रेट इट इज. इन यूट्यूब एंड ऑल ना, इस तरह के मेहनत करके रंग जो लाए अपने जीवन में, हजारों हजारों मे भी लाखों का वीडियोस आप देख सकते. यू जस्ट टैप इट और ऐसे आप कमेंट दे दो, you will see all of them all over the world. Thank God they are uploading it. Very inspirational stories, people becoming great from the lowest level. ऐसा आप लिख लो, इतने सारे आपको एग्जाम्पल्स मिलते हैं. So this should inspire us. Let us not give up. Let us not get bogged down by or cowed down by any of the inconveniences or problematic situations around. Still there is a hope and light and ray, and there is our own purushartha. करते रहो, सक्सेस हो जाएगा. Beautiful shloka it is. Now again, not to miss, when we are talking about purushartha, always shastra and guru are important. Isliye maybe 7th or 8th time again Sri Vaashishtha ji is reminding us, because when we are inspiring to purushartha, again we may miss the guidance of Guru Shastra and do according to our own mind whims. Instead of giving result, it may trouble us. इसलिए कहते हैं नेक्स्ट श्लोक में, शास्त्र तो गुरुतश्चैव स्वतश्चेति त्रिसिद्धयः सर्वत्र पुरुषार्थस्य सदैवस्य नदैवस्य कदाचन. शास्त्र तो गुरुतश्चैव स्वतश्चेति त्रिसिद्धयः सर्वत्र पुरुषार्थस्य न दैवस्य कदाचन. See, the Purusha Prayatna. Earlier also it was said that these 4 things are called as Paurusha. Here also 3 things we are talking about as Paurusha. You know what were the earlier ones? Samvispandaha, Manaspandaha, Indriyaspanda. These are the 3 called as Paurusham. That was defined at that time. Here also 3 types of Purusharthas. Purusharthas we have to put in 3 directions. One is what? Shastrataha. So the effort to study the Shastras. Second, Gurutaha, and surrendering to the Guru, doing Upasana and getting guidance from him. Third is Swataha, by our own self-effort. To approach Guru, study Shastra, self-effort. These are called Trisiddhaya. Sarvatra Purusharthasya. पुरुषार्थ में ये 3 होते हैं, ये सिद्धि के हेतु बनते हैं. And while saying so, he says, Na daivasya kadachana. There is no siddhi by daivam anywhere. Swataha, Gurutaha, Shastrataha, Trisiddhi. So, any goal you want to achieve, go to the Guru, learn from him the Shastra, put your efforts. Both. One side completely the spiritual, Karma Yoga Marga, Ashtanga Yoga Marga, Bhakti Yoga Marga, Jnana Yoga Marga, Guru, Shastra, practice, Siddhi. Daivam Nama kuch nahi hai. In the world also, you want to get money and all of that, go to the Guru, the economists, and then get them from the economic Shastra. They teach you how to earn money, do it. or you want urdhaloka, go to that type of gurus. They'll tell you ये यज्ञ करो, ये उपासना करो, और बस शास्त्र देख कर वो लोग बोलते हैं कर लो मिल जाएगा. So शास्त्रतः गुरुतश्चैव स्वतश्च त्रिसिद्धयः सर्वत्र पुरुषार्थस्य. Everywhere these three are the ways of correct way of doing purushartha for any siddhi, any achievement. Na daivasya kadachana, there is nothing called as daiva existing and has any relation here. Just stop that concept of daiva from now onwards. Daiva is not the devata upasana. No, to chahiye, that's a part of purushartha. Daiva means waiting for something to happen by its own. That somebody will come and do something for me. That type of giving up our own purushartha which is in front of us for any reason. All those reasons can be put in daiva. Like waiting for tomorrow, waiting for somebody, waiting for some convenient things will come happen, waiting for the grahas to become convenient. वो अपने रास्ते से जाते रहते हैं. Isn't it? That is called daivam. Non-performance is daivam for whatever reason. Performance is purushartham. And that is according to Shastrata Gurutah Swatah. Good shloka, isn't it? Next one. Ashubheshu samavishtam shubheshvevavatarayet prayatnat chittamityesha sarva shastrartha sangraha. Now this shloka has lot of importance, though the meaning is simple, direct. Here वशिष्ठ जी का क्या कहना है? सर्व शास्त्रार्थ संग्रह. Sarva, all. Shastra, scriptures. Artha, meaning. Sangra means collection. Essence. The essence of all the Shastras is this one. Sarva Shastra Artha Sangraha. Sare Shastron ka Artha ka Sangraha. The gist of it, the essence of it, the summary, the synopsis of every of all Shastras is this much. What is it, Chittam, our own Chitta, which is Ashubheshu Sama Avishtam, which is fully, deeply established in the Ashubha. That Chitta ko Prayatnat, with Prayatna, Shubheshu Avatarayet. In the Shubha Marga, it has to be. So lift it from the Ashubha and put the Chitta in the Shubha. This is called as the entire essence of all Shastras. The Prayatna, that Prayatna underline, is equal to the Purushartha. So my Purushartha is to bring my Chitta from the Ashubha and bring it into Shubha. This is called the essence of all Shastras. Now, usko aap samajh lo, you are listening to so many Shastras. I need not even give a hint also to you. You are abhi to aap sab pakke hue hain. You all know it. What is the Ashubha in which our Chitta is Samavishat now, Samavishtam. And what is the Shubha Marga into which we have to lift and shift our Chitta to. The Artha Kama Marga at the cost of Dharma is equal to Dharma is equal to Ashubha Marga. Then doing Dharma for Antakarana Shuddhi with Shuddha Antakarana, pursuing only the Moksha Marga, it is called as Shubha Marga. Therefore, Ashubheshu Samavishtam Chittam Shubheshu Eva Avataretu Prayatnatu Iti Eshaha Sarva Shastra Artha Sangraha. You need not study all Shastras. स्वामी जी फिर मैं कल से छुट्टी ले लूं क्या? नहीं, अभी ले लो. If you have understood it. सर्व शास्त्रार्थ संग्रह हो गया. And don't tell me the regular ones. Why didn't you tell it 5 years back? Unnecessarily we are wasting by coming to class every day. अरे महाराज इतने साल से सुन रहे हो तभी जाकर ये मिल रहा है हमको. So by this, the Vaashishtha is introducing the spirituality, and for all of us also he is giving the hint. What is that? Our whole destruction and construction, both are in our own Chitta. All in the mind. Mind the mind. You don't mind the mind, never mind that you will never grow in life. So Chitta Ashubha mein Samyak Samavishta means Samyak Avishta. Chitta fully engrossed in that. Chitta mein sare aa jate. Okay? The vasanas and then Chitta and the thoughts in the mind, then it's prompting the sense organs, even the body, and we are all going towards only Ashubha. वहां से चित्त को हमको, लाइक गीता 12 चैप्टर आल्सो, यू नो व्हाट इज भक्ति, व्हाट अर्जुन आस्क्स, एवं सतयुक्ता ये भक्ता तो हम परिभाषते ये चाप्यक्षरमय तेषां के योगितमाः, भगवान सेज मयि आवेश मनो ये माम नित्ययुक्तापास्ते श्रद्धया परियोपेते मे युक्ततमामतः ये तो अक्षर निर्देश अव्यक्त परिभाषा, देन सम देन क्लेशो अव्यक्त अव्यक्त, देन ये तो सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येन योगान मां ध्यायन्तु उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न च पार्थ मयि आवेशित चेतसाम्. देन मय्येव मनादस्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः. Okay, chitta is the one, remember, from where the aham, ahankara, mana, buddhi come. Then the mana, buddhi are the bowlers, ahankara is the batsman. What ball the mana, buddhi bowl, it depends on chitta, and how he defends or fights or gets bowled. The ahankara, again it is depend on chitta. And chitta we can't correctly assess what it is till it appears as mana, buddhi and ahankara. लेकिन मन में भक्ति, बुद्धि में Jnana, Ahankar, surrender. Through this, Chitta can be made as a Bhakti Jnana Yukta. Then from the Chitta, Bhakti Jnana alone come all the time. And Chitta is like the computer, hard disk. What you feed in, that alone comes. सेल फोन में कहीं क्या कॉपी पेस्ट किया, क्या रिकॉर्ड किया, वही वो आपको बताएगा ना, है ना. यू आर सिंगिंग ए सॉन्ग इन हिंदी, इट विल नॉट कम इन गुजराती व्हेन यू रिकॉर्ड इट. वॉट एवर यू सेंड, दैट अलोन कम्स. Okay, just some analysis for a minute. We are not spending much time in deeper analysis of this shloka because 30,000 shlokas I have to study. For you, we have to study together. Therefore, what is Sarva Shastrartha Sangraha? With Prayatna, Chitta, which is Ashubha Avishta, has to be brought into the Shubha avatar. Shubhesha avatarayet. Avatar will landing. Like somebody is drowning in water, helicopter goes and lifts him and lands him, puts him on the land, safe place. उस तरह हम अपने प्रयत्न से चित्त को अशुभ से उठाकर शुभ में अवतारित करना है. एंड व्हाट इज इट? प्रयत्नेन. ओके, शास्त्र अर्थ तो ये है अशुभ से शुभ में. एडिशन बाय वशिष्ठ जी इज इट कैन नॉट हैपन विदाउट पुरुषार्थ, तो पुरुषार्थ करो. Therefore, together, Vasishtha's words, Vasishtha's Shastra words put together is what? With Swaprayatna, Vasishtha is saying, Shastra says, do the avatar of your chitta in Shubha, lifting it from the Ashubha. Ashubha samavishtam chittam Shubhesha avatarayat prayatnena. It is Sarva Shastra Artha Sangraha. मिल गया अभी हमको क्या करना. Life is in front of us. All are our opportunities of keep on doing it. Okay. This one shloka, very cute it is. That much we'll see and stop today. कि बहुत सुंदर बात है, इतना क्यूट है ये. कहते हैं यच्छ्रेयो यदतुच्छंच यदपाय विवर्जितं तत्तदाचारयत्नेन पुत्रेति गुरवः स्थिताः. Wow, what a beautiful shloka. Yachreyo yadatuchhancha yadapaya vivarjitam tattadacharayatnena putreti guravah stitaah. Guravah stitaah. All the gurus are, in this way of life. What they say, do? They call the disciples. And then they address the disciple as putra. Hey, mere putro. ऐसे कहते हुए ही the whole world of gurus are there. And what do they tell the disciples whom they bring up as children only and address as a child, mere putar? These three things the gurus tell. What is that? Yat shreyaha, whatever is shreyas. Then yad atuchancha, that which is not very low and mediocre. Yad apaya vivarjitam, that in which there is no danger, there is no destruction. Tat tad achara, and then that alone you do. Yatnena, with your efforts. Putra, oh my dear child, iti, in this way. Guravah stitaha. Throughout the world, all the Sadgurus, in their sermons, in their addresses, throughout the course time, even at the convocation level, convocation time, स्नातकोत्सव कहते हैं ना, व्हाट डू दे डू इज ओनली 3। बेटा, जिसके द्वारा अपाय नहीं होता है, जिसके द्वारा तुच्छ चीज को आप नहीं पाते हो, जिससे श्रेय को प्राप्त करते हो, उसको प्रयत्न से आचार करो। तत्तद आचार यत्नेन पुत्र इति गुरवः स्थिताः। Did you feel that? What our Gurudev said throughout. Yet Shreyaha, take up the spiritual point. Yet Atucham, spiritual is highest. And everything other than that is Tucha only. Apaya Vivarjitam, in the spirituality, there is no Apaya of the samsara, rather it is moksha only. Apaya nahi, the Upaya hai. Apa means Aya means Gato, Apa means Dur, Upa means Nazdik. Upaya means that which takes us near the goal. Apaya means that which takes us away from the goal. The goal is being happy or liberated. So the apaya is going away from the goal of the liberation, entering into bandhanam. Upaya means going near to the moksha. So that which is not apaya but the upaya, and that which is not tuchha but the utkrishta, and that which is shreyaha, that please with your prayatna, keep on doing the achara throughout your life. Oh my dear children, all the gurus talk like this to their children. Okay, tattad achara yatnena putra iti guravah stita. So while Vasishtha is addressing it, he must be looking at Rama with the putra vatsalya, and then Guru Shishya vatsalya, he must be saying it. And to all others assembled also. Beta, with all strong logics, etc., I said so many things. I am complimenting it with my fatherly love to you. Please look into your lives. Please see what you are doing. Then please look again within yourself. What can be the highest goals that can be achieved? Then with Purusha Prayatnena, both अशुभ से शुभ में आ जाओ और शुभ भी श्रेष्ठ होना चाहिए, श्रेयस, टुवर्ड दैट श्रेयस प्रयत्न करते जाना. तो वशिष्ठ जी and such gurus all are advising us. You know, how much these things have to be taken serious sincerely, after which alone all our convictions of going in the Ashubha Marga, Non-Shreya Marga, then what is called as Tucha Marga, we slowly wean us ourselves from the Ashubha and we put ourselves in Shubha Marga. So it also indicates that every Guru's Dakshina which we can give him is only this one. Nothing else the Guru wants from us. Hey Putra, अशुभ से शुभ में आ जाओ, फिर श्रेयस में आ जाओ प्रेयस से. सो टू तुच्छ से उत्तम स्थिति, उत्तम चीज पाने के प्रयत्न करो. मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज अपाय विवर्जित, देयर वेयर देयर इज नो एंट्री इनटू samsara and suffering. Do that thing only. Apaya means danger, apaya means risk, apaya means samsara. Spiritually apaya क्या होता है? That which takes us from happiness to the misery, all our adharma and papa which we do for the sake of artha and kama. So, tattad achara yatnena putra iti guravah stitaha. So, again, you take this sentence for yourself. One more shloka. Yatha yatha prayatno me phalam ashu tatha tatha iti aham paurusha deva phalabhag natu daivataha. Take this one. It is the conviction that when I put my effort, then only the results come. And then with that conviction, I put effort. When I get the result, looking at that result, I get doubly inspired. And again, I put my effort to achieve more and more things. In this way only, I will live my life. And phalabhag natu daivataha. I will not even look at that wrong, destructive concept of daivam at all in my life. In this nishchaya, move ahead. Oh, my dear child. This way, Vasishthaji's kind, compassionate, fatherly love for all of us. Beautiful shlokas are coming up some more. Tomorrow we'll see them. Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasa Purnamada Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतो यमग्नि तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाति नारायणाय विद्महे तन्नो नमो ब्रह्म आ ब्रह्मलोकां और श्री सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री योगाश्मा रामन शास्त्र की जय. श्री वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि वेद व्यास आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय, बोलो भाई समसंदन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय, नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर, सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद, जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिवरा शक्ति माता की जय, समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु भक्तगण की जय, भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय, आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय। That's great, friends. Let us continue in this way, getting that informations, inspirations incessantly from the greatest of the gurus, Sri Vashishtha Ji, by attending our classes every day. Now join in 5 minutes to continue our study of Atma Bodha, Skanda Purana, and also our Upanishads. Thank you.